UFC 300. Now, that is something I did not think I'd be saying anytime soon, but somehow we're here. I'm here. I'm going to give you a breakdown on these fights. I thought I'd record the video after the press conference because I thought something crazy would happen or some bullshit, so it did. 300k for a fight. I'm going to say that you're going to see some crazy fights for a 300k bonus. That is just mad. So I'm going to go through the early prelims and prelims on this video, and then I'll drop a separate video today as well on the main card because it's just too good not to do both, all three. But yeah, we're getting to the fights now. First fight we have Deiveson Figueiredo versus Cody Garbrandt. This fight was 10 years ago. Cody Garbrandt would dance on him, but it's not. So yeah, Deiveson Figueiredo, in my opinion, is going to murk Cody Garbrandt. I don't see a lot of ways Cody can win. I mean, personally, I would love to see Cody Garbrandt win because, he's just looking slick in the press conference, wasn't he? Like, diamond chain, got the slick top on. He just looks like the man, but he's just not anymore. $1.30 Deiveson Figueiredo, $3.50 Cody Garbrandt. I mean, that's going straight into my multi. Deiveson Figueiredo. I don't know if he'll finish him, so we'll just go. I think he might, but we'll go Deiveson Figueiredo by decision. I mean, Deiveson Figueiredo is 36 and Cody Garbrandt's only 32, so that's pretty crazy. And Cody is the bigger man, but he's got the smaller reach for 6 centimeters. So, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited for the fight. I would love to see Cody win, but I see Deiveson Figueiredo being too good, too strong, grapple heavy. He's just an elite fighter, 22, 3-1 with 2 of those losses and the draw coming to Brandon Moreno. So he's really 22-1 without Brandon Moreno, where Cody Garbrandt's 14-5. That's just bum. That's just bum record status, even though he's a champ, was an ex-champ. But yeah, that's my take on that fight. So I'm going to do something called confident picks. When I think a fighter is definitely going to win, I'm going to call it a confident pick. And I'm going to say Deiveson Figueiredo is definitely a confident pick. So I'm going to tally them up at the end of the card, and then I'm going to keep a track of them over my whole YouTube career, just, confident picks. So, if you can look, if you want to trust me or not trust me on the bets, because plus I'll know for myself when I'm betting. But yeah, that's a confident pick. Deiveson Figueiredo. I give like an 80-20, he got 80% chance to win, 20% to lose, and that's been generous. Next up, you got Bobby Green versus Jim fucking Miller. Let's go. I'm sorry, but Jim fucking Miller doesn't win, then it's just BS because UFC 100 gets the dub. UFC 200 gets the dub. So he has to be the only fighter to ever do it. And I mean, will there ever be another fighter to win at 3 UFC 00s? No, I don't think there will be. There's no way someone fights through 3 generations like Jim Miller. So yeah, Jim Miller versus Bobby Green. Classic striker versus grappler matchup. In the odds, you got Bobby Green coming at $1.57 to Jim Miller at $2.50, which I think that is some terrible odds. I think Jim Miller has actually a really, really high. I think Jim Miller's going to win this fight. I feel like Jim Miller's on a roll. I feel like Jim Miller hasn't been knocked out and eaten like 15 unnecessary punches from Jalen Turner. So he's probably got a bit of CTE, Bobby Green, from that. And he's coming back, bro. And that was pretty fast. Like, I can't exactly remember when it was. 3rd of December. 3rd of December was when it was. So that's about 4 months, 9 days. That's bad, bro. He's going to get his head kicked in. Maybe not his head kicked in, but I think he's going to lose this fight. I think, Jim Miller will grapple him, because even Bobby Green's not a good grappler. And even he might get touched in the chin and just not eat it. They're both old guys. Both got the exact same reach at 180.3 centimeters. And I mean, there's only 5 centimeters on Jim Miller from Bobby Green. But at $2 and what is it at? $2.50 for Jim Miller. That is some money, and I'm saying Jim Miller. Just Jim Miller. I mean, probably a finish because these boys will probably go at it, but just Jim Miller. Not confident pick, but Jim Miller to win. Easy dubs. And then you go on to Jessica Andrade versus Marina Rodriguez. I mean, did I ask for this fight? No. Am I still going to watch it? No, I will. Yeah, I definitely will. But I mean, it's a decent women's fight. Like, at least it's all right. I think Marina Rodriguez is going to outbox Jessica Andrade, but I do see a world where Jessica Andrade just clamps her with her overhand because she's got some insane power for a chick, but never really has the finishing ability. Well, sometimes, but she's 2-5 in her last. Yeah, 2-3 in her last 5, so 2 wins. Ain't that great? And she's getting older now. 25 and 12 compared to 17-3. That's some differing records. She wins 2-1. That is terrible. Been around for a while. Yeah, $1.72. Jessica Andrade's favorite. I'm putting every underdog looking juicy. Maybe I'm just being retarded, but it's looking juicy. Oh my god, Jessica Andrade is only 32. I did not realize that. Well, maybe I should stop waffling then because maybe she is in for a win. I still reckon that Marina Rodriguez is going to pace her up, but yeah, wouldn't be surprised if Jessica Andrade gets herself a knockout. Now we move on to some juices. Some absolute juices. Jalen Dan Hooker's bitch Turner versus Renato Money Moicano. So, first off, what a fight. I mean, I'm liking that. But, man, Moicano's in for a tough night. Turner's so tall, long, bro. How do you have 14 centimeters reach on someone and 11 centimeters in height on someone in the same division? That's mental. Jalen Turner is a specimen. And I got to say, I think Jalen Turner's taking it. This would be a confident pick for me. Jalen Turner will just, keep the distance. His power's insane. He's just so inconsistent. Like, he lost 2-0 to Gamrot and Dan Hooker, but, I mean, Dan Hooker's the man, and Gamrot is him, spam grappler. And I actually thought that Turner might have won that fight. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Jalen Turner's so inconsistent. He looks like he could be a champion, and then sometimes he just looks like just so tired and just maybe it's the weight cut that gets to him. But I'm not really too sure though because he just looks I'm not really too sure about Jalen, but I think he's gonna win this fight confidently as well. I do think he'll win this as long as he can stay away from Moicano. If Moicano gets on the ground though, that's looking like that could be dangerous. Moicano's won 4 of his last 5, or Jalen's only won 3 of his last 5, and Jalen Turner is the $1.40 favorite, which I can see why. I'm definitely putting money on that in a multi. Get in my multi as well. I'll put the multi up on my post UFC 300 video, and we'll see how we go. But yeah, as long as Jalen can stay on the outside, he wants this fight easy, pacing him. Could even see it being a knockout because Moicano's been dropped a few times, but Moicano could get him on the ground and get that squeeze going. I'm liking this fight as well. This could be a proper fight of the night. Banger. One of my favorite fighters, Diego Lopez. Don't know how this guy wasn't noticed earlier, but he's just an absolute gun fighting Sadiq Yusuf, which I don't actually rate that highly. Yeah, Diego Lopez is mopping the floor with this guy. People think Sadiq Yusuf's that good. I'm not saying it. $1.66, Diego Lopez, $2.25. Yusuf, that's the freest money I've ever seen on Lopez. I'm loving that. When he came in for Everlove, I was like, whoa, this guy is actually him. Because who does that to Everlove? Not many people. Yeah, Sadiq's a kickboxer, but I feel like Diego Lopez got the hands, choke people, got the freaking scary haircut. He's Brazilian and Spanish, so take that how it is, but I reckon that's scary. Yusuf might try it, get his inner Kamaru Usman Nigerian nightmare brother out, but that ain't doing shit. Diego Lopez is going to kill this guy, and I cannot wait to see it. And I cannot wait to see my bank account go up in zeros from this fight. If I should say how it's going to finish, I'd say choke. I'd say rear naked choke. That'd be easy. But yeah, confident pick definitely. Diego Lopez winning this fight. Okay, and we got the final women's fight of the prelims. Thank the Lords. Holly Holm versus Kayla Harrison. I'm excited for Kayla Harrison, but Holly Holm's 42. You got to be taking the piss a little bit with this fight. I think they were just trying to get the champions up on it, which is cool. But yeah, this is another probably free fight for Kayla Harrison. I've actually never watched Kayla Harrison, so I can't say a lot. But Olympic judo fighter, world champion judo fighter. Looks like she's a male. Literally has bigger arms and more defined arms than me, which is just embarrassing. But 16-1, elite record. Don't know how she lost. I should probably know that, but I don't know how she lost. And Holly Holm, she's not really here anymore. He kicked Ronda Rousey, and now she's got a name for herself, but that's about it. Ronda Rousey was a bum. Holly Holm's a bum. Kayla Harrison, hopefully she's her. Imagine this. Imagine this scenario. Kayla Harrison knocks out every single bitch there is. Just absolutely smashes them. Amanda Nunes comes out of retirement. And I think because that actually happened, Amanda Nunes had to be off for so much time that she'd probably lose, because that's what happens. But I'd hope not, but I want to see it happen. But yeah, Kayla Harrison, $1.22 coming in. I'm going to stay away from this fight because I've never actually watched Kayla Harrison, but being 42 and a fighter, that can't be good, so kind of be funny to watch Holly Holm get knocked out. But I'm taking Kayla Harrison on this one. Banger alert. We got Calvin Kattar versus Aljamain Sterling. Okay, this is an absolute banger of a fight. I know people think Alja lame, but I like this fight. Calvin Kattar hasn't fought in 17 or 18 months, which is bad, Ring rust and being off is a real thing. People started realizing that. I think what did he do? Did he do his knee? Something to his leg, anyways, in this last fight he had. And then you got Aljamain coming off a knockout loss. TKO was a knockout to Sean O'Malley. First off, just want to say, I've met Aljamain. He's actually alright. He gets a lot of hate, but when I was in Sydney, I met him twice. Once at a bar, randomly. So at a bar with Dan Hooker and John Anik. And then when I went to the UFC, he was holding his belt. That wasn't his anymore. So everyone was just like, Sean O'Malley owns you, and there's everything. But still got a photo of him. So for this fight, anyways, I think Aljamain, he's taking this. Kattar's been off for too long. He's a bit old. Aljamain's strong. He's probably not going to be looking as drained in featherweight. So, yeah. And I actually want him to win, to be fair. I think he'd win by decision. Could see a cheeky submission, though, because I feel like when Calvin Kattar gets down, he doesn't get up a lot. Calvin's got real good boxing, and I would actually be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised if you called him, but it's been off for so long, so yeah, I'd say Aljamain. Yeah, Aljamain by decision. $1.58 too, so if you're feeling confident on that, then hit it. Now this is the fight that probably the second most excited or third most excited fight I am, because I just love watching Yuri Prochazka. How can you be a UFC fan and not love Yuri? This guy is just the man. How he is a $2 underdog, I have no freaking clue, bro. Bet the house on this guy. Genuinely bet the house. Rakic is overrated, and Yuri is underrated. I don't know, you can't just go up against Alex Pereira and then just start being doubted all of a sudden. No shot at all. Definitely should be getting Yuri Prochazka in there for free money. Genuinely, bro, if I had $100K to chuck on it, I'll chuck $100K because I'd be pulling out $200K. That's how confident I am. I'll take Yuri Prochazka, but he at least drops him. I wouldn't be surprised with a knockout, but he at least drops him. Rakic just try to hold him on the fence, grapple him, just be a little pussy, bro. I don't mind grappling, but not when you fight high Rakic fights. And Yuri's just wild, and he's him. If you know me, bro, if you do Yuri is literally the Marcus Rashford celebration. So yeah, like even though he has lost his last fight, I got faith in him. And fuck Rakic, bro. This is the mentest fight ever. I'm loving it. So yeah, bet the house. This is a confident pick, but bet the fucking house on Prohaska. So yeah, those are the early prelims and prelims for UFC 300. So for confident picks, I'm going Davison Figueiredo, Jalen Turner, Yuri Prohaska. So those are my three confident picks. Bet the house on them, hit the multis, and then put in the comments how you did, lads, because I know that's returning money. Leave your predictions down below. And yeah, let me know, because I reckon this is going to be the best card of all time. 300k bonus. Let's fucking go.